Hello crafters, today I'm going to be sharing with you my favourite alcohol markers. I'm going to be comparing and contrasting them. We're going to see which are the best, which are the worst, and I'm going to be kind of almost doing a little alcohol marker show off, but it's going to be friendly because I love them all. So if that sounds fun, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. So, the first markers in the Grene are my Action twin markers, and I have a whole dedicated review on these, and it'll be linked in the description box. And these are the cheapest markers I have. They come in at about 30 cents a marker, which ain't that bad, I have to say. So you can get lots of different packs of them. I have a 3-pack somewhere here, and I have this 24 pack. And this was about €7, so it's definitely the cheapest marker. Again, they come to about, 30 cents a marker, which is, again, really good. So I've done out some swatches. So these are all the colours I have in this little set, and it's there as well. And this is how the marker looks. So it's a bit of a unique shape, but it's probably copied from something at the same time. So there's two ends. You have a chisel nib and a kind of a bullet tip nib. It's not a, what's it called, like a paint nib, a brush nib. So that's something to keep in mind. If you don't like that, they are labelled by colour and number. Actually, I have two different ends on it. Okay, that's just my professionalism. So these are, again, all the swatches, and this is some blending I've tried to do. I've done a little blending swatches out for myself to see what works, what does not work. I'm going to be blending number 1 and number 2, because apparently that works out well enough. So I'm going to, I think 2 is the lightest colour, and one tip is always to have your markers ready when you're blending, because a second's difference can make a difference when it comes to blending. So I'm just going to scribble that out, and then I'm going to scribble that out again. It's not that fun. Actually, good. Look, it's actually very good. And these are the kind of markers, I actually bought these markers just to kind of experiment with them. I wasn't expecting that much. I just really wanted to draw and colour to my heart's content without worrying about like expensive markers. And actually that blend is quite good there. So good for you, Action markers. They got a pretty solid mark there. Good for them. I'm going to try another colour that doesn't work out too fantastic. Actually, if you can see my swatches here, I think they blended out pretty well, so good for them. So that's my first markers into the Grene, and I definitely love them. I definitely would recommend them for like cheap kind of, just random swatching and colouring or whatever you do, but also for like professional colouring. I don't know how like acid fast they are and everything, but I'm really happy with them. So that's my first Action markers. My second markers are actually my Tiger twin markers. Again, full review on my channel. These are this time a square barrel, totally square. They have the two same ends as the last ones, the chisel, and a softer this time I don't know what that's called, bullet nib or something like that. And I have to say, there's an amazing colour array available, and you can find them in Tiger stores, and the ones before were in Action stores. I don't know if I said that, but again, all the reviews I've done will be linked down below, so you'll be able to get more information on these down below. And the handy thing about these is that they're actually sold in 3-packs that are that blend really well together. So if I was going to get them, I would get them in the 3-packs and just take what I wanted to get. Actually, they're not available any other way. So yeah. I'm going to do a little bit of blending, and the thing with these is I haven't done a blending chart, so it's going to be a bit different than the last one, but I think I'm going to get one that might work. So I'm going to get 47 and 44, which are both yellows. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to line it up. And that's a good blend, and I'm using the chisel nib, so you really do have those harsh edges, and that is a really good blend. These markers, again, they come to €1 a marker, which is 3 times the amount of the Action markers, but I mean, that's still really good for markers. And you can get beautiful colours. I love all the colours I have, and they stack so beautifully. It's so satisfying when they're able to kind of stack like that, which other markers don't do, but that's just a very small thing. But I really like it. So yeah, those are the Tiger Twin markers. I'm just going to have to find a place for this. Okay, my desk is a bit of a mess. The next one I have are actually Sostrene Grene markers. And I don't have these swatched out, but look, there's no time like the present. I'll do it on with you now. So these are available, like, it's very good luck if you find these. These were the only 4 colours they had when I last visited Sostrene Grene, and I don't know if they still have them. I haven't been there in a while, but I will link their website down below and the review down below to see if there's any information you can find there. And one thing about these is that they really kind of do stink a lot, which is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I probably wouldn't buy more of these just for the stink, and I love doing colouring like in the sitting room, and my family doesn't really like the stink, and it's probably really not good for you. So these are the colours I have, and I don't think any of them is realistically going to blend for me. They're just not probably meant to blend, but look, we're gonna defy physics and try it anyway. And I actually bought these to work in conjunction with my other markers, just to kind of expand my colour range. And actually they do blend, and they do that perfectly. And the colours, they are really nice colours, I have to say. So if that's what you want, and this is, okay. So yeah, again, just a bit too stinky for me, but they're really nice. And also they have the same 2 tips as the last 2 ones, and they have a kind of a rounded, triangular kind of a barrel, which is nice and is really comfortable in the hands. The other ones are more square, so it's not the best things for the hands, but I mean, it's totally doable, like, but it's just not perfectly ideal. So, just, yeah, not much else to say about them. The last ones, and oh yeah, and by the way, these were, I think, $137 or something like that, $150, something like that, so they are a bit much more expensive than the Tiger Twins, and as far as I know, they're only available by themselves. But it's good because you can kind of pick and choose what you want. But again, it's luck. So the last ones I have, and the most expensive ones I have, are the Promarkers. Promarkers are the most kind of professional markers I have. They come in at about €3. And actually, these are the older versions of the Promarkers done by Letraset. And Winsor & Newton actually took them over. And they're kind of a bit updated. I don't see a difference myself, but just packaging. So these come in at about €3, and you can get them in sets, you can get them individually, you can get lots of different sets if you want. So these are definitely probably the best markers I have, but they're also the most expensive I have, so I mean, go figure. You get a chisel nib and a little bullet nib. And the bullet nib is the smallest, and it definitely does not move at all. It's really solid. The other ones kind of had a bit of flexibility to kind of give you at least an illusion of a brush nib, but I mean, that's it. And I have these swatched out here for you, so these are the ones I have. Actually, I think I might have a bit more, but I don't know. And I think these are available in 3 packs as well, and they come in about €7 or €8, something like that, which, you know, isn't too bad. And these probably have the biggest range of colours. They're probably going to be here the longest. I don't know, the other stores, will they continue doing them? Look, I don't know, like, I don't speak to these brands, sorry. So I have my little marker combinations done out here. I'm trying to see if there's any 2 Tiger Twin markers that work together. Apparently not. I don't know, like, I don't think any of these are going to work together. Maybe the green and the mint green, which is what I actually spent my life blending together at some stage. Can you imagine? I only had like 2 markers when I first started out, and I have so many. So I'm just going to do a bit of blending for you, because that's actually the only thing we care about at the end of the day. And the way I've swatched mine, I got some paper, I think some sticker paper. I cutted them over, I cut it with a die, and I stuck it onto the caps. The newer ones have that done already, but the older ones didn't. Actually, I don't remember buying that. Okay, I don't know. I won't say anything. And these definitely are the smoothest marker, and they definitely are the most kind of juiciest marker, which is nice. Actually, that does blend out well. So these are probably the best, but obviously they're the most expensive. I wouldn't buy them if I was starting out, but if I like suddenly won the lottery or something, I'd buy them all and, you know, use them all. But look, I don't have any Copics, and Copics are probably the best, but I'm perfectly happy with my marker collection. So yeah. So that's my little comparison and show off. I did it kind of in order of my personal favourite and probably the best. So these ones were last and then I went down. So yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and tell me down below what markers you use. Are there any markers I could be using that I amn't? Again, I really want to get myself some Copics, but I probably have to win the lottery to get that, in all honesty. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!